The forces that belong to the state of Israel raided a refugee camp, a Palestinian refugee camp in the West Bank city of Jenin on Tuesday, resulting in deaths of at least about 6 Palestinian people. Now, those who were killed included a Hamas gunman suspected of fatally shooting 2 Israelis near the village of Huwara. This is what the Israelis claim. The witnesses have also said that fighting broke out after the residents saw these Israeli soldiers, who of course move in for these raids in heavily armored vehicles, getting out of a truck near a house on a hill overlooking the center of the sprawling camp. Now, the fighters immediately opened fire. In the ensuing gun battle, the Israeli forces reportedly surrounded a house where the suspected gunman had barricaded himself with other fighters. A statement from the Israeli military states that the soldiers then resorted to using what are known as shoulder-fired missiles at this residential building. The Palestinian Health Ministry has stated that 6 Palestinians have been killed and 16 others have been injured. Now, one member of the Israeli police reportedly was injured and 3 others were also lightly hurt. The Israeli military, remember, has been carrying out these kinds of raids since February last year. Now, the Israeli military claims that it has identified one of the gunmen as Abdel Fattah Kharousa, a member of the Islamist group Hamas. And as per the Israeli military claims, his 2 sons have been arrested in this raid at the same time in the city of Nablus. Now, the far-right Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has praised his soldiers who went in for this raid early this morning in Jenin.
IDF soldiers, the Shin Bet and Israel's National Counter-Terror Unit eliminated today the heinous terrorists who murdered in cold blood the 2 beautiful brothers, Hillel and Yagel Yaniv.
Jenin, remember, is one of the major centers of escalating tensions in the West Bank. Jenin has been repeatedly raided by the Israeli forces, who move in with huge amount of force ever since February last year, which has resulted in a spiral of almost unending violence, which is now dragged on for more than a year. In a statement, Hamas has asked its fighters to escalate its resistance movement. The violence has caused increasing fears of a repeat of an intifada or an uprising such as what was witnessed in the early 2000s. Now, according to a statement by Hamas and the Islamic Jihad, which is another group, now all those who have been killed, reportedly, this is what they say, were members of Hamas or the Islamic Jihad or Fatah. Hamas runs the blockaded Gaza Strip, but also has fighters in the West Bank. Now, Hamas has said that Kharousa was in fact a member of the group that carried out the Huwara double killing, the shooting of the 2 Israeli brothers, which of course has triggered a revenge attack by the Israeli state. And also there was this violence by the Israeli settlers in which hundreds of Palestinian cars and several dozens of Palestinian homes were torched in a rampage by the illegal Israeli settlers, which has triggered a worldwide outrage. Now, Israel's ultra-nationalist finance minister Smotrich went on to make that outrageous comment where he said that the city of Huwara, which is a Palestinian town, should be erased off the map. The Smotrich, who is responsible for aspects of the West Bank administration, later has offered a partial retraction. The American Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has reiterated calls for both sides to de-escalate tensions. The violence is also expected to be raised by the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin sometime this week when he visits Israel. There's been no sign of any let-up in the violence ahead of the start of the Muslim holy month of Ramzan and the Jewish Passover festival. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.